Thanks, Darren. As we all know, sport doesn't go far without sponsors. And I'm down here with the Managing Director and Founder of Equity One, Dean Koutsoumidis. Dean, welcome to Whitten Raceway.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Well, tell us a little bit about Equity One.
So Equity One started about 30 years ago. We've got two personalities. On the one side, we're a fund manager, so we look after investors, retail investors that come to us for fixed interest. So they just want to park some money with us for a year or so and get some interest. So we're a fund manager in that capacity. But the other side is that we're also lending to developers and commercial borrowers secured by first mortgage. So the interest goes from the investors, the funds go from the investors to the borrowers, and obviously the interest flows through to the investors. So we're a mortgage fund, and we've been doing it for, as I mentioned, just under 30 years.
And I noticed that you got the driving suit on it, so you're not only sponsoring the event, but you're also getting out there and getting the adrenaline going a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I've been driving for about 20 odd years, but it's a typical story of getting into business and then getting into driving in later years. I certainly didn't come up from karting or anything like that. However, fell in love with it, like we all do, and then kept going. And I've driven a variety of different things, but predominantly GT cars and prototypes. But at these historic events, I've fallen in love with the historic Formula Fords, and the category is massive. There's about 40 cars. Everyone's super competitive and super friendly, I just love coming back and doing it. But aside from that, Equity One has had a long history in supporting other young drivers in Australia. We've participated sponsoring and supporting some Formula Ford drivers, Formula 3, F4, and even helped debut a couple of drivers do some overseas events in Asia Le Mans and the Le Mans 24. So we've been involved for quite a while. So we thought it only made sense for us to extend the visibility of our brand into the historic racing fraternity, and so that started earlier this year with sponsoring Phillip Island, which I wasn't able to personally attend, but I heard it was fantastic. A lot of our clients participated. And we've also announced that we're the naming rights sponsor for Sandown at the end of the year. And obviously we wanted to participate with this as well. So it gives us a chance to have our brand visible. A lot of our clients, both investors and borrowers, come from the motorsport ecosystem. So it just made sense for us to continue that with these events.
Does that help with all these drivers coming and team members coming to you for advice as well?
No, it doesn't. They do not come to me for, they don't come
financial
to me
advice.
They don't come for driving advice. Look, we might have the occasional chat over a coffee, but it's more just building those relationships, and then the conversations happen when the weekend's over, in other areas.
You said you have been racing other forms of motorsport. What was the attraction of Formula Ford? Was it the size of the engines, the open wheelers? What was it that got you into it?
Look, it's very pure, and there's nowhere to hide. I think relative also to the cost. It is expensive, but it's not uber expensive relative to a whole lot of other categories that you can drive. Particularly, I've come from Australia GT or Fanatec and raced some prototypes overseas, which, that's a little bit of a different game altogether. So when you consider the bang for buck and how competitive the category is, and also how much you learn driving these cars, it's made me a better driver for driving them. So, and it's just fun.
And around here, there'd probably be one of the cars that's really suited to this layout.
It loves this layout. It loves this surface. The hard compound tyre just seems to map really well with the surface, and no, it's good. So obviously we've got a great day today. It's nice and dry and the air's cool, so the cars are going quick. It's just a lot of fun to drive these cars anywhere, but particularly here.
Well, go out and have some fun then, Dean.
Indeed, thank you.
And thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, thanks very much.
And now you know Darren, if you need any financial advice, you know the man to see. He's down here in garage number 20, and he'll be more than willing to talk to you. Back to you.